Nope. All right, so let's try direct substitution again. I'll plug into 0. I get 1/10 minus 1/10, 0. I plug in a 0. 3 times 0, 0. I get 0 over 0. Ugh. Can't use direct substitution again. So I'm going to do some simplification process. This is straight up an Algebra 2 thing. You guys did this in Algebra 2. I'm going to take the top. And I'm going to add those fractions together. I want it to, what I want is I want this in a simplified version. So I'm just going to write the word top, and I'll go through that, and I will be able to hopefully get some type of simplified version. So I'll take 1 over 10 minus x minus 1/10. And I think about this as the rational expression chapter that you did in algebra, where, okay, this is missing something that this has. This has a 10, so I'm going to put a 10 on the bottom. This right here has 10 minus x, and this doesn't have 10 minus x. So I'm going to rewrite 10 minus x there and 10 minus x there. And what I'm trying to do again is I'm trying to take these two fractions and I'm trying to add them together. So let's do that. 10 times 1 is 10 minus 1 times 10 minus x, I'll just write it like that, all over the denominator that I just created, which is 10 times 10 minus x. And usually what we do is we leave the denominator in unsimplified format. So let's simplify the top. 10 minus 10 is, these two wipe each other out. I'll take the negative 1 and I'll plug it through there and I'll get x. So I get x over 10 times 10 minus x. That is that. So let's go back here. The limit as x approaches 0 of x all over 10 times 10 minus x all over 3x. All right, let's go back and see how well your 7th and 8th grade math teachers taught you fractions. 1/2 divided by, I don't know, 8. Anybody remember in 7th and 8th grade math what you did with a fraction over a whole number? You wanted to simplify it. Yeah?
Would you take 2 times 8?
2 times 8. Nope.
Wait,
you use
no.
the reciprocal of the denominator. Does anybody know what the reciprocal of 8 is?
1/8.
1/8. So what your 8th grade math teacher should have taught you, or 7th grade, wherever you did that, you multiply by the reciprocal. 8 multiplied by 1/8, those two wipe each other out. And on the top, I get a 1/2 times an 8, which is a 16th. So I'm going to do the same thing up here. What's the reciprocal of the denominator? 1 over 3x, 1 over 3x. Those two wipe each other out, and I'm left with the limit as x goes to 0 of x all over 10 times 10 minus x times that, 1 over 3x. Here's another fractional thing from junior high. What else whaps out? Yeah, those two x's right there, they go away. And I'm left with the limit as x goes to 0 of 1 all over, I'm going to put those two together and write it as 30 times 10 minus x. After simplification, you should be able to take the number and directly substitute it in. I can do that in my head. Take the 0 and plug it in. 1 over 30 times 10 is 1 over 300. It's the limit as x goes to 0. Should be underneath the button here. Oh, 1 over 300 is the right answer. All right, next one.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow, how am I going to factor that? That does not look that much fun. Hey, it's not so bad. Okay, so plug the 2 in. I'm not even going to plug the 2 in on top. I'll plug the 2 in on the bottom. I get 0. I will tell you if you plug the 2 in on top, you're going to end up with 0 over 0, which means something can be factored out. Now, we don't have a factoring technique for x to the 5th minus 8x to the 4th. We don't have a factoring technique for that polynomial. But we do have this.
No.
which was called what from chapter 2? Starts with an S. Synthetic division. And it's been a while, so let's see if we can remember how to do it. Drop the 2. 2. Multiply. 4. Add. -4. Multiply. Oops, I already did it wrong. Let's back it up. Try it again. Drop the 1. I'm sorry. Drop the 1. Multiply. 2. Add.
-6.
Multiply.
-12.
Add.
16.
Multiply.
32.
Add.
That's 22.
Add.
-24.
Multiply.
-48.
Add.
16.
Multiply.
32. 0.
Oh,
It
we
worked.
did it right. Wonderful. A math teacher wrote it. They want you to be able
Oh
to
my God,
simplify it.
yeah.
I expected a 0. Remainder constant x squared, x cubed, x to the 4th, which is x to the 4th minus 6x cubed plus 16x squared minus 24x plus 16. I'm finding